Okay, so the next thing I want to look at with this chassis, this new chassis I've installed, is the balance. The MDT chassis comes with a bunch of different weights that I can add on to balance it. But before I could do that, I need to establish what I'm looking for out of the balance. And the way I'm going to do that is by setting it up on this tripod and establishing for my needs what I find is the ideal balance point. So essentially, I want to find where on this tripod I want to mount the rifle when I shoot off the tripod, because I do a lot of tripod shooting. And for me, it's somewhere in this zone right here. That way I can have my hand behind here to manipulate this lever to adjust, to sweep over to a target, and when I find the target, to lock it off. So I can't be too far forward because then I wouldn't have room to adjust this. So therefore, that's the spot I'm gonna look at installing or putting my rifle on the tripod every time. Interestingly, when I shoot barricades, that's the sweet spot, or that's the zone I'd like to put the rifle on too. So this is gonna be what I'm gonna establish as my balance point. And therefore, I'm gonna open this up. It still catches a little in here, so take it completely off. I'm gonna rotate this around. Get this to a level point. Lock this off. I'm gonna lay my rifle back down on top of it. And what you're gonna see in this spot, so it's not locked in, this is pretty balanced. Without adding any additional weights, this spot right here for me to place my rifle on this tripod every time would give me a balanced setup. If I were to mount it further back, which I'm not going to because that's not where I want to shoot from, you can see how unbalanced it is. You can see that it's too heavy. If I did use this position though, then maybe I'd put some weights on the front to counteract that. If I come too far forward, same deal there. You see that it's gonna tip forward. So this spot here in this configuration, because of my barrel weight, my barrel length, my scope, the balance for me in this setup is ideal. One other thing I'd like to show on this is, let's say this was a barricade in a match, and I put my bag here. Think of it as some other obstacle. Rifle goes on top, and it's balanced. So for now, with the balance and the tuning of the weights, I'm not going to do anything different to this rifle because I'm pleased with how balanced it is with the current setup.